to begin.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Thank you again for tuning back in. As always, I'm grateful for the time that you take out of your day to listen to the show and support it. So, big thank you again. To get things started, today my guest is Terrence and Phil. They are the hosts of the Fresh to Death podcast. And just a quick little background, I've known Terrence for a few years now. He was the original audio engineer for the Live Locals podcast out of his studio Animals basement out in Gardena. You know, as that podcast kind of progressed into becoming Social Primate, he was there to kind of, put me back on my feet, help me start recording the first few episodes. And, since then I've had the chance to talk to him, hang out, just pretty much vibe with him. And now, as he's starting his venture into podcasting, I get to meet Phil, which is one of his closest friends. We went ahead and talked a little bit about the, fatherhood at a young age, the trial and errors that it comes with in that experience, and, just the way we kind of see things, our perspective on that kind of stuff. But for the most part, the podcast of the show did consist of talking about podcasting, which has basically evolved over the last few years. We went into why it's a medium that has helped bring relatable experiences and stories to the masses, because, when you really think about it, we're all kind of in the same boat in regards to the things that we experience, that we feel, that we think, so on and so forth. There's something out there running parallel to our experiences, and in one way or another, we can relate to it. So, that was the basis of the conversation. I hope you guys enjoy it. Feel free to find them on Instagram, Spotify, subscribe, follow them, Fresh to Death. Check them out and you won't be disappointed. As for music, today's music is brought to you by Hollow Visions with his song Around Here, featuring Killa Tech and Viva Mezcal. Now, this song was released maybe like a year or 2 years ago, but it stands that time, man. It's a great song. Outside of this, he has many more songs, so I suggest you check him out on YouTube and Spotify. The same thing with Killa Tech and Viva Mezcal. I know they have their own music careers going on, so I highly recommend to check them out and show some support. As usual, there's a preview of the song coming up, and if you want to stick around at the end of the episode for the full song, it's gonna be playing. So hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Y'all ain't really from round here, nah. Y'all ain't really from round here. We're here to make this music game, this profit. Don't really talk about it till the figures get figured and we adding them up. And y'all ain't really from round here, nah. Y'all ain't really from round here. We're here to make this music game, this profit. Don't really talk about it till the figures get figured and we adding them up. Yeah, bottom of the totem pole and feeling great. Try to crack a smile with these pounds up on my shoulders like I'm lifting weights. Hookups with my peoples at that stool round 8. Yeah, beats get cracked like fist to a face at face value. I'm that motherfucker.
Oh, my daughter loved that episode, by the way.
She did, for real?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
At the button to begin.
The flow was good. It kept my attention all the way through. You know what I mean? She was like, great show. She was like,
Some water there?
She was like,
You dying?
Overnight? Oh, shit.
Ah,
The show starts.
hey, Captain America.
Captain America. Look what you done.
That means a lot.
What you done, man? That's
Here we come to save the motherfucking day.
Oh, damn. Does that sound familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
what is that?
Hey,
What's up, everybody?
The Fresh to Death boys is in the building today.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Social Primate. Today we have Terrence and Phil. What is up? These are the guys from Fresh to Death podcast.
What's up, whole world? Thank you for having us, Social Primate. Greatly appreciate the invite. Man, what's good?
What's good?
Going on, Eddie? Hey, this is a fly-ass setup.
Yeah, I mean, this is a whole thank you to Super Audio Network. You got Dre over here in the corner.
Yeah,
People have to
making it
excuse me
happen.
for coughing, man. I was just handed something extremely powerful.
Now you still got that cold he working on. Don't tell nobody the
That's
secret.
kind of part of it.
Man,
But yeah, I'm just,
man.
what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up with you, man? How's everybody's day, man?
It's going pretty good for a Tuesday. For Tuesday, it's pretty good. You know,
doubt, no doubt.
and it's been a while. It's been a while since probably 2 weeks since I recorded.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's always good to be behind the mic again.
It is, man.
You know, especially when
Absolutely.
the vibes chill, everybody's just hanging around.
No doubt, man. No doubt. No
And
doubt.
then,
No doubt.
you know, and I mean, for Terrence, I haven't seen this guy in like 2 years or something.
It's been a
so-
while. It's been a minute, yeah.
You've been under a rock, huh?
Been under a rock, man. Just trying to.
Part of that's my fault, I guess.
Yeah, it's his fault. Trying to build a show, trying to put something together, man, and kind of had to lay low for a while, and now we here, man, trying a new thing, trying something new. You know,
Yep.
a
That's
new creative endeavor.
Yeah, and
You
I mean
know
that's
what I'm
what we should strive for, right? Change it up every few months,
Yeah, definitely,
years.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You gotta just push forward, man, and see what you can make happen.
Yeah.
And we've been doing that for a long time.
We have, yeah.
You know? Together,
Yeah.
apart, all that.
Together and apart, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys don't mind, give us a little bit of background in regards to, you know, your guys' where the idea started to jump into the podcasting
shoot.
game.
Well, I'll go ahead and kick this off. I mean, and I'm gonna take it way back before we actually decided
take it
to
back.
podcast. So Terrence and I met in high school, seniors in high school. I got kicked out of Lakewood High the summer going into my senior year, and so I found a new home at Long Beach Jordan High School, Northside High, J-Town.
Is that the one with the panther, like on the building?
Yes, the
Oh,
big Black
damn.
Panther,
Yeah.
man, right there. You can see it from the 710 to the 91.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so historical high school there. So yeah, we met up there. We had our separate groups of friends, but we were into music, real tough, real heavy, and we had a music class.
We had a music
together.
class taught by Mr. Hayes. Remember
Yeah.
him? Mr. Hayes,
Yeah.
Alvin Hayes.
So in this class, there's a lot of talented musicians, and we would get together and just jam every morning. And a great way to start the day, you know what I mean? So I met Terrence. He had another half to him, another producing half,
My mic
Tubbs.
still on? I think my mic cut off.
So
Is it on?
I hear you.
yeah, I can
I
hear
hear
you.
you loud and
I can't
clearly.
hear maybe it's in my head.
It's that the captain's talking
It's
to
the
you,
captain's talking.
and we ain't talking about Morgan.
Back out for more.
Captain America.
Yes, sir. Turn a whim to a pimp.
Did it. Yo,
Let's
that's
get it.
it's taking me a minute to get going.
Hey,
It's so good.
Don't
It's so
trip. Don't even trip. So yeah, to make a
Test,
long
test.
story longer, we had this music class.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Terrence used to freestyle on the drum machine, kicking those dope beats, and I had a rap crew, Twagging Itchy with
Headphones
Smalls.
on, I think.
So just jamming out. We developed a friendship in high school, but then after high school, we graduated 95. We were just talking about that earlier too. Like
You
as
guys
soon
were
as
class
we
of 95, sorry?
yeah, we old heads.
Man,
we old heads.
Eddie, man, we old heads.
So yeah, we took a break. We didn't see each other for a couple of years.
Couple
Then
of years.
we
We linked
crossed
back up
paths.
was 2007. We linked back up. He came over to my house. I was over in Gardena at the time. And like he said, throughout the years, we always stayed in contact. We always spoke with one another, text and shit, just to see what was good with one another.
Yeah.
But we didn't physically hook back up until 2007. And then,
Damn, that's a couple of years, man.
yeah, a couple of years. And from that point, we didn't see one another until 2015. But we just spoke throughout the years. And 2015, we hooked back up. He came to the studio, and we've been rocking ever since, man.
And with all that time, like in between, we didn't really understand like how, we're apart, but how similar our lives are like running.
Extremely parallel.
It is crazy. So I had gotten married to my high school sweetheart pretty early. I was 21 years old. We had our daughter, and at the same time across town, my man Terrence had a daughter about the same age, and neither one of us got blessed with sons.
No sons, just daughters.
Our daughters will bring us our sons.
But not anytime soon, though.
Nah.
I'm not trying. I was a young father. I'm not trying to be a young grandfather.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
cool.
at all. Not at all.
Cool.
We trying to change the
Yeah.
cycle. We trying to change things up.
I have
But,
this a little bit of sidebar. I have this huge infinity towards young fathers, and I was listening to a couple of your episodes, and you had your kid at 21, right?
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, I was 22 when I had my daughter, and
Damn.
I was 21.
you was 21. Yeah.
Yeah, 21.
So I always have this infinity towards young fathers. Like I know exactly what you went through, and anybody out there who is a young father, I know that being young, 23, 24, and having that responsibility of
You're
a
not
life.
invincible.
Dude. Yeah. I mean, for sure, it's a test.
God.
It's a huge test,
It's
you know?
a real
Right.
test. It's a real test.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, you have to grow up just like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like that.
Right.
Yeah, like basically, it's kind of like an overnight thing. Like your mentality
Very
has to
much
shift.
so. Very
I mean,
much
because
so.
you think about it, 21 is like it's supposed to be like your time in
Yeah.
a sense, right?
Exactly.
So youth.
Exactly. Yeah.
And at that, you get put in that position, which a lot of people can call blessings, other people can call
Yeah.
whatever it is they
And
want
we
to
call
call
it a
it.
curse too. It's
Or
a gift
curse.
and a curse. It depends on how you take it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I tell my daughter all the time, before you were born, 4 years prior to that, I was just in fucking high school. Like,
Yep.
Can you dig that?
can you dig that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just trying to get her to understand the severity of what I was dealing with, you know?
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like, fuck. What am I trying to say? It's like people say, it's a child taking care of a child at that point.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Right,
And you're just kind
yeah.
of like lost.
And
Right.
when I was going through it, I didn't think like that, but in hindsight, yeah. I mean, how much shit I did know then, it's amazing that she's 20 now and in college. It's amazing that I got her this far. Well, not myself, exclusively my wife, of course, but just how much shit I didn't know, man.
Right.
I mean, mistakes I made, just, it's a
Well,
fucking
if you guys don't mind me
miracle.
asking, what year were you guys born?
77.
77?
77,
77,
You're
both
making
you
me
guys?
feel older,
Yeah.
man.
Damn.
I
Okay,
should have
so,
told you that we're talking about fast.
77 to 90 is what, like 22 years or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Damn. I mean, it's a big difference,
You were born
22.
in 90, right?
Yeah, 90.
90, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to turn 30, dude, and I'm just
30,
like, oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
So how
man.
you feeling now? Turning 30. When
there's
is
a-
your birthday by? What month?
April.
April.
In
okay.
April, yeah. So 3 months from now. But I mean, the whole point that I brought that up was, I was 21 when that came up, and now me being 30, I feel like I'm barely kind of catching up on what it is that I kind of missed out on.
Yeah.
Because now I have a little bit more freedom. I have a little bit more like self growth in me, so I could kind of like come to conclusions or change my perspective in different things.
So how's your
Yeah.
kid now?
He's gonna be 8 in August.
Gonna be 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. It's just gonna get better and better, as they're, a little more responsible now. They're, they can stay to themselves, a
Yeah.
little bit, and it's just gonna get easier for you. It's gonna be dope. My youngest kid is 16 now, so I'm feeling like I'm almost like totally free. Like,
Almost totally.
man,
Yeah.
oh my God!
Here's
Like
a question for you.
me and wifey can go on tour.
Do you consider like your kids grown now?
My oldest, she's grown as shit. Because I remember what I was at that age. I mean, she's 20 years old.
So at this point, your parenting style is hands off. She's your job.
No,
no.
I'm not hands off, and she still lives with me.
Okay.
So I'm definitely gonna give her insight whenever I can, and try to shorten her path. That's my job. If I can tell her, you don't want to get started on this without doing A, B, and C first. I'd be an asshole if I didn't give her those tools.
Yeah.
So I give her whatever I can whenever I can give it. But then at the same time, I understand that there's a lot of shit she wants to figure out on her own. You do have to kind of scale things back, let her make her own decisions, because then she'll think you a helicopter parent.
Exactly. You don't want to do that.
And then it just pushes them to do more of what they shouldn't be doing. So, and she's probably listening to this right now. So, yeah. What's up, Ashanti Aliyah? What's good?
Quick point there is being a younger parent, so she's the oldest is 20, you said, right?
Yeah, the oldest is 20, my youngest is 16.
So you can take, all three of us in a sense can still kind of think about how we were in our youth, right? So it's still fresher in our minds than being a grown ass man, and
exactly.
having young kids.
Yeah.
So do you think that has changed in the style that you approach your parenting? Like trying not to be, I don't know how your parents were, but my parents are pretty strict.
That definitely plays
Definitely.
a major part
A
in
big
my
part,
parenting
yeah.
style. Like, because,
Definitely.
not too much has changed since I was that age. It's not that big of an age gap.
Not really.
So
yeah.
I could tell her exactly, like, He gonna try to get you drunk.
Yeah.
And then after he try to get you drunk, he gonna try to take advantage of you. And just don't do nothing on camera. No, the homies can't hit it.
At this age,
I don't care if you think they're your brother.
None of that shit. At this stage, my daughter, we have extremely honest conversations about guys, about just anything that I think she may deal with in the future. I try to hip her to that as soon as I can. So we talk about the guys. We talk about guys trying to take advantage of her. Don't leave your drinks. You go out, make sure.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers that put shit in your drinks.
Yeah,
right.
Motherfucker tell you anything.
Yeah, dudes could be fucking weird, man.
Slimy,
yeah, of course.
Right. Yeah,
And
they
I
don't
tell
have
her,
your best interest at heart.
You are a young woman. You're going to have guys my age looking at you in a sexual type way.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a crazy, nutty world we live
Right. What's that Little Red Riding Hood and that fucking wolf? There's a lot of wolves out there.
in. A lot of wolves. A lot of wolves.
Yeah, there was I don't want to mention who the story was, but there was a story I heard from a friend that she was at a bar somewhere in downtown, probably like last year, and her and her friend were having drinks on their own, and they turned around and they saw this guy like looking at them, and he had his phone out and he looked kind of like he was fucking kind of when you're trying to fake a photo,
he's
but you're taking a photo,
and
so they knew, and I guess he got close to them and he started taking pictures of their feet. And they were like, "What the fuck?" And they called it
foot fetish.
He had a foot fetish, man. The security guy came and was like, "Hey, give me your phone." He took the phone and he had a bunch of pictures of feet. And they fucking the guy started fighting it. They kicked him out. But I will. You're being harassed. But dude, it's like, what the fuck, fucking weirdos.
That's some weird shit.
I mean, look, sometimes the feet is good, man. I'm not gonna lie. But no, don't be freak. Don't be freak like that.
Hey, my daughter actually came to me on some foot fetish shit. Like, hey, I got pretty feet. Like, you think I could slang pictures of my feet?
I wouldn't know how to answer or want to answer.
I'm like, is that a gateway? Like, is this a gateway thing?
Slang her toes on Instagram.
Gateway hustle. Next thing you know, I love ankles.
I know.
What the fuck is that?
The cap.
Stop.
Yeah.
This is a conversation for your mother. She's over there.
She's over there.
Yeah.
Well,
Man.
like making a way U-turn back over here.
Yeah, let's get back to it. So this is kind of the thing, like, you know what I mean? We grew up, we were creative.
Yeah.
We kept in touch over the years. And then once 2015 hit, I was pretty much invited over to Annabelle's. And I came to hang out at Annabelle's. We just chilling. We're two older dudes, We both got like little hobbies on the side of things that we do. And we decided to make sure like we chill and hang out with each other like in our spare time on Sundays. We're just older married men giving ourselves an outlet. Yeah. So, to keep us on the straight and narrow path, make sure we got something to do. Idle mind is the devil's playground. So
Devil's playground, major, yeah.
So yeah, as we started spending more and more time together, just talking, getting caught up, seeing where, those parallel paths have taken us, we just decided, hey, you know what? Terrence was already telling me that he had this interest in this podcast. And I was just like, that's dope as fuck. And then one day he just asked me like, hey, why don't you try to get down with me?
We was in the studio and he was talking. I'm just listening to him talk. I'm not even listening to what he's saying. I'm just listening to the tone of his voice. I'm like,
he just drowned me out and shit.
Yeah, I don't care what he's talking about.
It's like that voice though.
Okay. Because I've been wanting to do a podcast for the longest.
Yeah.
Even, I told you that. Yeah. But I didn't know about what. I knew something hip hop, but I didn't want to like do rap music, nothing like that. Something more in depth. I was a huge Joe Rogan fan, So I didn't know what. And as he was talking, and we was rekindling our friendship, it started just come. Nothing. It wasn't really planned. The podcast itself was planned, but what it's about, it wasn't planned. It's just
like turn the mics on and let's just see what happens.
It's real as fuck because our show is rekindling our friendship. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what we're doing.
Damn.
Like this moment right here is another thing that us as friends we can talk about when we're old men. Even though we're on here, we're on your show and promoting our show. This is some friendship shit.
Yeah, it's just building moments and shit.
That's all we doing.
No, yeah,
that's all we doing. That's it.
That's all we doing.
No,
so
that's good.
Documenting that.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I think that's an important part too, because once you're older, you already have these different mediums that you can go back to listen to these thoughts and conversations.
Right, and then these conversations, other people experiencing similar things. I mean, we grew up in 90s hip hop era, you know what I'm saying, where people was extremely vicious and all that shit.
Yeah.
So we know that we're probably not gonna reach like a bunch of 20-year-olds. Well, we think. We really don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
We think.
We don't know.
But from what we think, you know, our primary demographic is gonna, you know, probably be in the area from 30 to 50.
That's what I'm
maybe
thinking,
even
yeah.
a little bit past 50. So we're not afraid to talk about the type of shit that we go through on a regular basis and share our experiences. Because, hey, you know, we're all just here to learn from each other.
There's value in sharing your story, I think.
Yeah.
It may be hard to open up, but it's value. I mean, whatever you're going through, there's mad people out there who's going through the same shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. And they're kind of in a way, kind of waiting for those conversations to come up in their
Absolutely,
fucking...
yeah. I just know how many podcasts I have listened to and heard shit that's helped me, you know, give me a suggestion on a book to read or another podcast or a documentary. And so I would hope that's the kind of value that people will get from our show, you know.
Yeah. I get on the show and just be like, yo, y'all getting to the age where y'all need to go get y'all prostate checked.
Oh, my God.
Talk about it. Talk about... Hey, yeah, for sure, man.
Oh, my God.
Hey, cancer is a motherfucker. It's a very ugly thing. You know what I mean? Nah, I ain't ready. Pineapples.
Pineapples?
Like I always say, I'm like, yo, is that where we're at, man?
Man, we getting there, man. We getting there. But we still young, still fresh. But shit, this is just things that people our age group go through. So
I guess we got to
just
talk about it. Yeah, if we want to be real, which we are, we got to talk about everything.
Yeah.
And make that shit fresh and fly. And that's, you know, that's another premise of Fresh to Death, that growing older and being mature, that's fresh as fuck. You know, you can still be a fly dude, but be mature and be about your shit, be about your business, be a great father, be a great husband.
That's
all that
fresh.
shit is still, that's fresh.
That's what's fresh.
Yeah.
When you
You know?
handling your fucking business, that's
We
fresh.
have to get away from glorifying the D-boys on the block and the gangsters. We got those in respect to those.
That's
but,
not fresh.
That's not fresh.
well, that's at least not, you know, that's not the only thing that's fresh.
Yeah.
And what's fly as fuck is a motherfucker getting up going to work every day. What's harder than that? That ain't no dope deal in this world harder than a motherfucker getting up, fighting traffic, and going to work every day.
And then coming home and putting in more work for himself so he could be prosperous later on.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, man, that takes for sure dedication.
Yeah,
It takes
that's-
consistency and
That's rough as hell. Yeah.
Right.
Harder than any D-boy on the blocks.
I never got a
shit.
check hanging in the hood.
No.
I didn't put in mad hours hanging in the hood.
Ain't got
I ain't
one
never
check,
gotten nope.
Well, I ain't never got drugs.
Paid to the order of Big Phil, aka Northsidage. Nope. Ain't get no check for that.
Nah, man.
But I can pull up in the hood in a nice little whip that, you know, I worked hard for, you know, and I got a place where I can lay my head and all of that. So
Yeah.
that's definitely fresh shit.
So that's something, you know, we hope that's coming across on our show and everything we do.
Oh.
dude, no, that's cool. I mean, I've only known Terrence here, you know, for a few years. Out of the two, you haven't seen him.
Yeah, I know.
And you know, like you mentioned, like you've talked about jumping into the idea of doing a podcast, trying to figure out what it was going to be about. And then, like you said, you go MIA for a while, and it's like, damn, you know, you don't hear from him, and it's like you kind of appear out of nowhere, and then you already have like this fucking like platform that's being built, and you're working on that every day, and then you know,
Yeah, man.
co-hosting
Yeah,
and
yeah,
co-hosting
yeah.
each other.
Yeah,
And
and it's gonna grow
you
from
did
that.
the logo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That was like 4 years ago or something.
Fuck, thank you.
Yeah, it was-
Appreciate it.
Not quite.
or maybe
I
less,
remember
right?
the
Like
old
3?
H. Remember the old
Yeah,
H?
it-
Oh yeah, when you guys like changed up the H, and I was like, all
I think
right, cool.
at least 2017. We've been planning this shit for 2 years since
Okay,
2017.
okay.
That's when we said, okay, let's do one.
Oh, that makes sense. That's when you went. Yeah, when I was like, where did Terrence go?
Yeah, we got a lot of demo episodes.
Yeah,
They,
there were
may or may
points.
not leak out.
Yeah, there were points where we were just like, you know, not quite sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where are we going with this? How does this work? You know, but when you do something so many times, it just becomes second nature. So
Yeah,
it
of
just
course.
flows nowadays.
So does Live Local still exist?
Live Locals is right now. As of right now, it's I don't know. It's somewhere, man. It's like Bigfoot.
But so is this Social Primate? That's your podcast exclusively?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so that's just me by myself. Live Locals. Yeah, I mean that's when we started recording with you.
Yeah.
I think I found you on Craigslist, And I was like, hey, I need a space.
did,
yeah, and then we met up, and the place looks kind of shady outside. I was like, where am I going, man?
It was in the hood studio.
Yeah, and then I walk in, I was like, damn, it's a nice little cozy, like it felt homey. Like
Yeah,
it
I
felt,
didn't have a big facility.
Yeah.
It's a small room, but I tried to make it as, I tried to create a vibe.
Yeah.
So I hope I did. I guess
no,
I did.
dude, you did. It was great. You know, while it lasted, it was awesome. You know, never, no regrets there.
That damn lava lamp.
Yeah, set the mood. Yeah, it was just a good place to have a conversation, you know, like to sit down and kind of get lost that you were in some like little studio.
Right, you forget. You just you could definitely be free in Annabelle's. It was
doubt, no
it was really dope, yo.
That's my intent. No doubt.
It's a good
I'm
spot.
serious. I never heard this before, but that's was my intent.
Yeah.
To create a vibe in there.
Yeah, you just get comfortable, and then all of a sudden look up. You done spent like 8 hours in that bitch. Like,
Yeah, you wake up like, you get out like everything's bright. Yeah, but I mean, just to answer the question, yeah, it's Live Locals hasn't been recording for a while, but I've listened to those conversations, those first ones when I first started doing podcasting, and it sounds, oh man, I'm a little embarrassed sometimes, you know, just at like the stuttering, the repeating,
everything,
like, the long pauses, and it's like, damn.
yeah.
But you get,
It's,
like you said,
you grow into it. You grow into it, and it becomes smoother and easier.
This is a definite craft. This is an art, and so I'm learning a new craft. I'm a creative person, so this is why the fuck we're doing it. It's something to be creative, but podcasting in itself is its own art form, and it's something to be taken seriously. And so we're definitely working to try to get better and better at this shit. And so I hear your show, and you definitely have improved, man. I'm like, yo, he's good.
yeah, thanks, dude. I do try, man. I get stoned sometimes, and I'm just like, fuck.
Well, you
Oh,
have
that's
to,
how
yeah.
y'all be going so deep on that motherfucker.
That's
Like,
probably why. Just you're giving the secret away, man.
I be like, damn.
Nah, but I mean, for the most part, yeah, you know, it's evolved, and you know, which is why I'm glad, like, that I see that you're coming up and you're doing your thing now.
Yeah, man.
Because you know, I know there's a lot of people that talk about and saying that there's like podcasting kind of has, you know, it blew up like a few years ago, and it's been just going, it's been booming, so it's becoming a little oversaturated. So you know, it's getting
Is that
harder.
a bad or a good thing, though?
Yeah, that's what I want to.
I still don't
think
think
it's a
it
good
hit.
thing.
I still don't think it hit critically mass yet, though,
Yeah.
because there's still a lot of people I talk to who don't listen to podcasts, still don't really know what a podcast is.
right.
I think we're into it. We maybe in like a little bubble, kind of a little,
Yeah.
you know.
I still believe we're so early in the game. A lot of people really not tapping into it just yet, and I just see a lot more people in the future starting to really want to jump into this platform and do things. So I don't think it's saturated at all. I think there's plenty of room, plenty of space.
Damn, that's a lot of content, like that you're gonna be. I mean, just in general, like the amount of content that's being produced, like it gives you the same sense that there is people who just want to express themselves, man. Like who just want to be heard and give their
wanna be
input,
heard,
or give a platform for others.
Yeah, it's therapeutic and it's educational. So it's so much to gain from podcasting. Yeah, that's why I see it growing. I don't see it stopping no time soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I think there's a site called Luminary.
Yeah, Luminary, yeah.
I think. I mean, they're the ones who have been. I don't know. Haven't really heard or read into the service, but I know they're just basically like a subscription based, where you pay a certain amount to.
They have their
listen.
own like kind of original content they're producing. I
Yeah,
think.
something's like that.
It's
Because
like
I know
the
you can.
Netflix of podcasting, basically.
Yeah, which I think is kind of. I don't know what to
shit.
really think of it.
I don't
You know,
either.
it's like.
I'm down.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
It sounds like money to me.
For sure, yeah. But I mean, getting people to pay for your podcast already sounds like
I don't. Yeah,
I don't think anybody will pay to listen to the Social Private at this point.
I don't know. Not saying we're first. Not at this
Yeah.
point.
Why not?
And
Why not?
Man.
I mean,
I think people
Maybe that's just- yeah,
become
I mean-
too accustomed to podcasts being free, myself included. I don't think there's much value in people paying for an actual podcast. I
No,
think
you're right though. You guys are right.
create great content, and then
The
other
advertisers.
advertising and other things will come along.
That's what's that's what's
But I
gonna
think
pay.
the content should still remain free.
99.
Oh. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there is a cost,
Yeah.
as you know, to operate. All this.
You got to do
you
like
know?
the mid rolls, like
I
subscribe
don't
to
know.
Anchor.fm.
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I think I'm not buying it. I'm not at that point where I'm gonna pay for a podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
When I know I can get content, high quality content
For free.
for free,
For free,
somewhere else.
yeah,
You know,
somewhere else.
But
yeah.
I guess once they start jumping into that, like let's say Joe Rogan jumps into Luminary.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'll probably maybe drop the money. You know, but again, that's
How much would you drop though?
I mean, I think the service is like $6. It's not a lot, you know,
Okay.
but the idea of it is like you're already buying into the industry. You're already making it available for other companies to come and make platforms. And next thing you know, it's like Netflix and fucking Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And then you have all of them because they have each exclusive content, and you're paying the same thing as
That's
cable.
inevitable because, as you know, the ABCs, all the big networks, they're
Yeah.
into podcasting now in some shape or form.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spotify is making a big push.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did something with Gimlet Media, something like that. So money is being thrown around. So people at the top, they do see the value in this kind of
Mm-hmm.
content. We have to see.
Yeah.
We have to
Yeah,
see,
the
man.
flag is planted.
The flag is planted. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you, as long as you're consistent, because I know I've seen podcasts that, it's understandable you don't have time because you're based on your like individual schedule.
Yeah.
So they don't record for like months, and then they come up with a new episode.
Right.
And then you kind of have to like start the
Yeah.
ball rolling again.
Right. They get forgotten about.
And they get forgotten about, and then something new comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them fall off after about 7 to 10 episodes. You never see them again.
Yeah, you definitely got to try to be consistent as possible, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, I mean, that's for you, everybody. Fresh to Death podcast.
Yeah, Fresh to Death, season
dude.
1. Go
Season-
check us out.
Rest the
Yeah,
doubt.
dude, it's a cool concept, bro.
Now, our season is going to run typically from about October to March.
Yeah.
And that's kind of based around us, based around our birthdays,
That's
actually.
on our birthday. Yeah, we launch on
Mm.
his birthday, which is
October.
April, yeah,
October.
and
End October.
and in March, which is my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So-
And then we take our little break, gather ourselves, get ready
see
for the
where we're
next
at,
season.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
see what
regroup.
we can do better, regroup,
Right.
and try it again. But yeah, we love to do it. We love that we're doing it, and
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna keep on doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's dope because, we get to talk, at this point, we get to talk directly to the people that grew up in our neighborhoods. Because, everybody's not on Fresh to Death just yet.
No.
But, with us starting to market it, with us starting to advertise, of course, our friends and family are jumping on. So it's just great things that we can do around, great words we could put out, to help the people that we grew up with,
Yeah.
encourage them,
Yeah.
maybe enlighten them up on something, and just try to bring people together again, So that's one thing that we do there with Fresh to Death. One of my concepts too, like, we grew up with a lot of gangbangers in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Long Beach,
So-
Crip neighborhood.
Yeah, so I like to grab certain drops from just the neighborhood cats. Not so much drops from your celebrities and things like that. It's not radio, but I'm getting drops from the OG homie from the local hood. Like, go ahead and say what's up with Fresh to Death. So you'll have the homies on there talking, and that's just kind of how we get their attention and get their ear.
Make sure that everything is still connected in the neighborhood to build bridges.
Yeah.
There's some people in our neighborhood that may have some old beefs, and we just want to just dead all that.
Yeah, life is bigger than that. We got to move
Much
past
bigger
all
than
that.
that,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Each one got to teach one, help each other, and just get to the next level.
It's okay to grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay to grow up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the idea of that of change, right? Like, I would assume that's what that's kind of related
Yeah.
to. Yeah,
So the name, I mean, this place is magical, man. It's like I stepped into a different universe stepping here, man. I have to comment. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, so well, what do you consider it, Dre? Elvis Studio?
Well, yeah, the studio's named Elvis Studios.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Elvis
Yeah.
Studio.
Elvis. How do we get that? How do we come up with that name?
Oh, it's named after my homie. He died of cancer.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
So he didn't get to see the studio, so I named it after him.
No
I know it's a sad story. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, you should tell it, man.
know.
Tell it. If that's the thing, yeah, tell it. Yeah.
But everybody says it's like stepping in my brain
No doubt.
stepping in my
I
brain.
love it, man.
or on drugs.
So, okay, obviously you guys are big Rogan fans.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of Rogan vibe.
Oh,
So,
for
are
sure.
you the Jamie?
I can help you, Jamie.
Yeah, he's a Jamie of like all the shows.
All the shows, huh? Damn. Okay. You
That's
in it?
dope.
Okay. So what? Like, what's the end game for pod? Are you just doing it to be creative, or are you trying to grow something? Like, what do you envision? What are you working towards?
It's just
if you
fun.
don't mind me asking.
It's just fun. It's just like I love to do it, and I have ways of doing it, and I know other people want to try it, so I have resources. I like to help and share them.
Yeah.
And it's a creative outlet.
Yeah.
And it's fun. That's why I try to keep it fun and all that. But I know people take it serious and professional and all that stuff, and I try to be professional too. But I'm not good with.
It has to be fun though. Yeah.
That's my whole take on it too. Like I just want to have a fucking blast.
Yeah, it has to be fun.
And I hope that the people rock with me. Just want to have fun.
Yeah.
If you come here and you didn't have fun, I feel bad. So I do something to make it fun.
Yeah.
So that's what all of this
Hey, if
is.
you can't have fun in here, something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you. Yeah. It's,
How did you two hook up?
well, Live Locals podcast too. When we were still doing that, I think. Through Fix. Yeah, some like he's a rapper too. Dark Ghost Fix. I think we had him on my show on Live Local show.
The highest kicking in.
Yeah, the highest kick in. Oh, for you?
Yeah, not for me. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So we about to go to another level. I feel it kicking in. So if this is like the Rogan show, if I got to take a piss, I can just leave. We live on the air. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, no doubt.
You can walk out. You don't gotta wait. But yeah, for the most part,
Watch that damn dog.
Hannah,
my man, do not mess with your dog.
she grew to me, man. I love that
Beautiful.
dog.
Yeah, I was just petting her before I walked in.
If you just let her smell you, then she won't bug you no more. But
Don't mess with him. I got two at home. He won't go in the
Hey.
backyard.
It's fine. It's fine.
She looked like
It's a big dog. I'm not mad.
man.
Yeah,
She
I
looked
know,
like
yeah,
a
I'm a-
dire wolf.
She's big, man. She's sick ass wolf.
She looked like a dire wolf out there, man. I'm cool.
Yeah, so we just hooked up. We had him. He
Pause. We connected the show.
Yeah.
Pineapples.
Go ahead.
No homo. No homo.
and then-
I don't play that pause game. You guys play the pause game? You just saying that. Pause. Yeah, we hooked up.
yeah, we hooked up.
It's 2020. No judgment.
Oh yeah, we're not making jokes. We don't condemn those types of
Absolutely.
behaviors here.
No.
But yeah, we hooked up. It was great. And
Damn.
now we at some point once I jumped into Social Primate, we got in contact again.
Yeah.
We continued doing the show, and yeah, man, I've been here since then. So
It's dope, man.
it's pretty cool,
Dope.
man. No, I like it. I've always enjoyed
Oh.
his services. No pun intended.
Oh my god.
But no, for reals, his services are great.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Anyways, point is, I still love doing it.
Does he
I think
search
it's pretty
everybody
good.
in this room?
Hey, what?
Hey, whoa. I can step out at any time, right?
You have to watch right now.
Damn.
Everybody's like,
Oh,
what's
some
He's like,
bad data.
I'll watch right now.
Oh man.
Nah, man. But let's see how much. What time is? What time is this 8:30 or
Oh shit! The clock's up. It's good. Let me fix that.
just to double check? Just to
There you go.
also 23 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with the time that we have left, I want to jump into some random stuff here.
Okay.
You got shout out from Angel Ramos. He said shout out.
Oh damn, Angel from Live Locals, dude. Remember?
No doubt.
Ah.
Yeah, Angel. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I remember him. Peace.
Yeah, he's probably watching us through
My
his cameras
guys,
right now.
guys. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I mean, the whole conversation has grown since then. I just like the people aspect of it, and I think it's been great just meeting new people, learning different perspectives, and even teaching me how to kind of question my own views on things. You know? And
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's for sure it's rewarding. At the end of the day, like whatever it is that happened with any conversation that I've had, I feel like I've gotten more understanding of, air quotes, the human level, and it's like it's just a new growth for me, and I feel like
Podcasts have definitely helped me to expand my point of view on things. Just from political shit to really enlightening my whole point of view on the whole gay and LGBTQ movement. You know, I was so uninformed. Not like I'm super informed now, but just listening to all these different points of views, it just helps me see their community in a whole different life. I have just a deeper understanding for them, and I don't understand why anyone could be against anyone from who lives a different kind of lifestyle. No matter gay or straight or any kind of ethnicity you are. Just I don't know. I just don't understand. Just from a human level, I wish we can all just kind of connect and just, because we all have a spirit going on. Now I know this is part of the weed talking too. That's what I'm saying. The high's kicking in. So, but just podcast just help broaden my mind on shit, man.
Dope.
Yeah. Did you get it? Are you like an avid listener of like podcasts?
No, I'm still. You know what? So I grew up rapping, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm an MC.
Check this. Sorry.
So in the podcasting world, I probably should listen to more podcasts. I have a few, like 2 or 3 that I might go to, but I haven't really like ventured down the rabbit hole too much. One thing is because I'm still developing myself. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get influenced by anybody else's podcast, so I really don't listen to a lot of podcasts. I mean, before coming here, I listened to a few episodes of yours. I listened to Hip Hop Digest. Shout out to them. Let me see here. I can't even think of the other ones.
Message I gotta take care of, but
go ahead.
Go for it, man.
I can't even really think of anybody else off the top, but I try to limit the podcast that I consume at the moment, just because I know I'm young in this game and I'm starting out. And I don't want to be accused of taking nobody's style or their formats or anything like that. Like, it's just, I give you me, period.
I listen to almost more podcasts than I do music.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I love and I make music, but...
Now, do you listen to podcasts for information or for entertainment or for just...
At this point, it'd be more entertainment with a little bit of, like, education behind it, depending upon... Like I said, I don't listen to a lot of different podcasts. So the ones that I'm listening to right now is kind of like entertainment / hip hop. Yeah, that's my thing. That's what
crazy.
I'm into.
Entertainment is being entertained. Period. For me, is last on my list. I need to be engaged.
There's silly podcasts where I just listen to our comedians.
But even the comedic shit, I need some substance, something.
I can listen to just mayhem.
I like stories, man. I like listening and hearing people's experiences, man. Like my boy had put me up on it. I hate to say it, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there, but it was a podcast of porn stars, man, and they was like. The old the 90s ones, like that grew up like the Janet Jack me that he'd be like tell a story like, man, I brought her on, I put her on, that was just my girlfriend, and we just flipped her, and then she just like, oh my God. It's really crazy, but it'd be like Julius St. Jocks and all of them, like old school dudes, Mr. Marcus, telling their story on podcasts. That's entertaining as fuck.
What do you primarily listen to podcasts for?
Oh, the Dre?
Yeah.
Whatever he's wearing. Sorry, it's because I just had somebody like
go ahead
for some reason here. But just while Dre's doing that real quick. Yeah, I mean, I've been nonstop listening to Joe Rogan, man. I've been listening to what's his other guy's name?
You said you stopped listening?
No, I started. I've started listening to him again because for a while he was kind of slowing down. And then it's picked up steam since then. But there was a guy, Russell, what the fuck is his name?
Russell Brand?
Russell Brand. Yeah. Dude, that guy's been, I like his conversations.
I checked out a couple, He did one with Jordan Peterson, I think.
Yeah,
Was it?
Jordan Peterson? I think he did one with...
I could be wrong. Someone of that set. Someone like him. But yeah, his shit is pretty cool,
Yeah, that's for sure. It's interesting. He talks more about like spiritual stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's just really interesting.
You would never think he's that kind of guy. I think he did like a mushroom trip or something.
I think that guy's been doing bunch of mushroom trips.
Wow.
It definitely changes your point of view on shit.
No, it's funny because I think just a few days ago they arrested some people from some fucking like white power shit. It's called the base arrest DMT. Let me see, because they had a bunch of they were making DMT. So there's a neo-Nazi group, I think based off of Virginia. They were gonna go to that this rally, right? I think that happened for like a gun rally for, I think what is it, First Amendment? Is that the gun right? Second Amendment, yeah. And they have this group. Basically, they were gonna hold some kind of attack that they were setting up, but they got diverted with the FBI diverted them, and they were allegedly trying to make DMT. For what reason, I don't think they've released that reason yet. But okay, like you would think DMT will be like the drug that's gonna it's just gonna fuck you up and take you to a new world, man.
Right.
Give you a whole new perspective on things.
Right.
And I just think it's kind of funny that they will assume that would, I don't know, what was their point? Like try to trick people into thinking that their neo-Nazi views were legit. I don't know, man. Like, to me, that doesn't make any sense.
You gotta sell it somehow.
And exactly how I give them just some fake ass shit, placebo effect.
Get them high as fuck, they will come, huh? Just try to bring them in anyway.
Yeah, these guys, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this kind of stuff. It's
pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
But shit, if they got a podcast, I need to probably tune in, listen, see what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, if the information is there, let's get it. And I don't have to attend a rally. Cool.
Watch it from afar. Yeah, it's true. Make them go viral in that sense.
Oh,
yeah.
that sucks.
No, but I don't know, man. I think it's crazy. And, like, I don't know if you saw the news footage of that a few days ago. I think it was just yesterday. There was also streets filled with people in, like, their super, let's see, Virginia. Where's it? Virginia rally. Gun capital. Just keywords here. Yeah, so I shouldn't have a problem loading one of these, right, Dre? Okay. Let's see. So we got Virginia gun rights rally concludes peacefully despite earlier fears of extreme violence.
Yeah, that might have concluded peacefully, but
fuck this.
I guarantee they keep having these.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something that they've been having pretty often. You know, I think the whole reason that became a big deal was because that the base group, the neo-Nazi group, was to show up there and kind of like, I don't know, hold attacks. It's all still kind of vague. Oh, it's still muted. Fuck. Let's see. He's going to show some clip. But they was loaded with like assault rifles. You know, it's in every right for them to be able to do that. You know. But
yes, your amendment right. You know, your constitutional right, bear arms. But
and with this legislature,
people just taking it a little too far nowadays.
People voted this group of folks in who are now in control.
But that's what we do with everything. We push the limits.
Yeah, for sure. That's why everybody right now is kind of like up in the air with a bunch of issues. We went so far as one way. Oh wait.
Richmond has usurped the Constitution of the United States. All we want to do is to be able to defend ourselves. You know, not only from, violent criminals, but from a government that will usurp the Constitution as well.
What violent criminals do you think he's talking about? Let's talk about it. What violent criminals is he referring to? They're in Virginia, right?
Yeah. In Virginia.
Is there
Mexicans?
Right. Is there a large Mexican population in Virginia?
Everywhere. So with all this war shit going on, you guys think it'd be a World War III? What's the
I think we're pretty.
There'll absolutely be a World War III. I just don't know.
Absolutely?
Absolutely. You had World War I and II.
You said
why wouldn't you
and
follow?
Oh, okay, wait, okay, yeah.
You put a timeline on it. Put a timeline on it.
But I'm saying sooner though.
Nah, not sooner. But it's gonna happen. I mean, you got a bunch of idiots with big weapons, man. That's what you got.
Okay.
Somebody gonna pop off.
So in the next 20 years, what does war even look like?
Then it's gonna be some Terminator shit, man.
Yeah, it's gonna more like video game type shit.
Yeah, I mean for sure. I mean they moved to drones, so they're trying to disconnect the whole
human
aspect of it. But I know they've been funding like some exoskeletons for the military too, you know, to help them carry their packs and shit, make them more mobile. Robotics. Yeah, so like robotics. So I would think at some point they're gonna merge.
Nuts.
So the shit is the Matrix. For real. It's the Matrix.
Pretty much.
Demolition Man, that's live in the flesh.
Shit.
What's real? What's real, man?
Cooper? Yeah, man, I don't know. That's how I would sense that things are heading towards. I mean, everybody talks about it too, you know, but for the most part, I think it's just going to be like augmented version of your human body. Yeah. You know, or I think they're going to start a program where people who've lost their eyesight in war, they're going to put like some robotic, like a robot eye that has like this fucking interface, kind of like Iron Man. Yeah. And you'll be able to like process things different, but it's only supposed to be used in the battlefield. So they won't allow you to take it home and like fucking wear while you're...
You know, there'll be some as soon as they approve something like that, there'll be changes to the stipulations that are involved with that. You'll be able to get one as a civilian. Next thing you know, people will be giving their eyes up to get that robotic eye. Right.
Wow.
eye with no flaws. I mean, I can't even pass the fucking eye chart at the DMV nowadays. I pay for that robotic shit. I see through your soul, like literally, like I see through your body right now, like
The contact with the screen in it now. Augmented reality, you seen that?
Which one? No.
man.
Is that what Google has?
Now they did.
It's not Google.
Is
But
that-
I think they showed it. I think it's
Contact?
It's contact.
Google had
From
the
who?
glasses at first. That was kind of the first phase of it.
Yeah, that was Google Glasses. Yeah,
But what's the
but I know
company?
they way past that shit now, probably.
Contact.
Hell yeah, give me that Terminator eye, man. Give me them.
But would you wear it even if it didn't look like a human eye? It was all just like
Yep. Yep.
Really? Metallic?
Yep. Cause guess what? I'm about to be on some real nigga shit right now. You walk in, you the only dude walk in with that metallic eye.
What you saying? All the ladies gonna get you up? I'll be back. I don't know.
Don't make me wink at you, baby.
Oh, it looks like it's not there.
That looks good.
But
That actually kind of looks like a natural eye, though.
That did.
Oh, it's like a display.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
screen inside the eye.
yeah. But it's still connected to a strip though. They haven't got it wireless.
Oh, so it's like a strip that hangs outside?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Man.
But that is possible. You wear a helmet, put it in your eye, and just
Wow.
load up.
That'd be pretty cool.
Right. Change the flash, homie.
Fuck.
We live in the future, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, the technology is already being worked on. It's just a
Man,
matter
It's just
of
not
it.
accessible.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as it starts trickling down to the public, we're gonna start seeing Phil here with a
They-
robotic eye.
Man, chilling.
You know you
Terminator
gonna get
style.
one.
Robotic
He's an early
eye with a
adopter.
Guinness.
Fine. Well, if before we start wrapping this up, guys,
Yeah.
if people want to find the podcast, where can they contact you guys? Where can they find you on social
You can
media?
find a podcast all streaming platforms. Anywhere you can find podcasts, we're there. As far as what's our social media?
Hey, you the one who on all social media platforms. Go ahead, give it to him.
I am SP Fresh across all social media platforms. Fresh to Death podcast on all social media platforms.
You
as well.
can find me on Instagram, Big Phil, aka Northside Itchy. I think it's some underscores in there too, like big underscore Phil underscore Northside Itchy. You'll get me. But yeah, you can check us out. Apple Podcasts. You can check us out on all
Anywhere.
those platforms.
Anywhere that you can get them, we're there.
Exactly.
Fresh to Death. TWODEAF.
That's what's most important.
That's what's most important. Yeah.
TWO.
DEAF.
Not TOO people.
Not
Yeah.
T. Yeah.
Not TOO. TWO. DEAF.
Right.
Man, thank you guys again for coming out, man.
Man,
I
thank you,
appreciate
Man,
the time.
thank you so much for having
Dope
us,
as hell,
Eddie.
man.
Man.
There is. I hope it's not too long before we see each other again.
Absolutely not.
Same with
Absolutely
you, Phil.
not.
It was
Absolutely
nice
not.
meeting you.
Very nice meeting you, brother.
Thank you,
Thanks, man.
thank you.
Everybody, to see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you for having us. Dope.
Y'all ain't really from round here, nah. Y'all ain't really from round here. We here to make this music game, this profit don't really talk about it till the figures get figured and we adding them up. Y'all ain't really from round here, nah. Y'all ain't really from round here. We here to make this music game, this profit don't really talk about it till the figures get figured and we adding them up. Yeah, bottom of the totem pole and feeling great. Try to crack a smile with these pounds up on my shoulders like I'm lifting weights. Hookups with my peoples at that stool round 8. Yeah, beats get cracked like fist to a face. At face value, I'm that motherfucker. Yeah, I can hold it down effortlessly. Ask them who done brung the ruckus. I spit a couple balls to see how much they worth. I run my face into the ground just so I can feel that dirt. Hey, nobody gave nobody credit while they sleeping. Maybe I ain't done enough, guess they don't feel me creeping. I've been laying low, setting goals, watch me top of those dominoes. Never stepping foot on solid ground or river dirt. Doing you for you no matter what you choosing, thirsty. Moving through this bitter juice that got these people hurting. Looking through this bitter news to every silver lining. All about that taco truck, fuck fine dining. Y'all ain't really from round here, nah. Y'all ain't really from round here. We here to make this music game, this profit don't really talk about it till the figures get figured and we adding them up. Y'all ain't really from round here, nah. Y'all ain't really from round here. We here to make this music game, this profit don't really talk about it till the figures get figured and we adding them up.
Did never occur to you? Why do the things I do? Why do I drink my brew, smoke my weed and hang with the crew? It's because all you do is fighting one like you two. We need the separation, our hatred is only grown. I mean, really think about it. I don't really see myself in a relationship unhealthy. I mean, I really doubt it. All I need is this music and my herbal solution. Here you come with some new shit. Talk about who this new bitch liking up all your posts, giving me all that bullshit. Who the fuck are these hoes? Every day we go through this, so I catch myself leaving, storming out in the crib. Ain't even made it 2 blocks yet, and it come to pigs. I know this chick didn't call the fucking she did. So I been to the block, sing the homie hollow. He pulled up to the curb, then I jumped in, hit the gas, we boned out. Fuck, we blocked in.
ITT, the IER, fool, you know where you be. Y'all ain't really from round here, nah. Y'all ain't really from round here. It's the Dove, the H, the ITT, the IER, hollow visions of king.